Hello, hello, people. Hello, my amazing souls. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, people. Hello, 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 my amazing people. We are here again. We are here again, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever is your time, we are here again. We are still on the celebration mood, guys. I hope you all are doing. So I'm here. Just a continuation of what I did the other day. How's everybody? We all are doing great, guys. We are doing good. How are you all doing? Guys, we all have seen what has been playing. And once again, I'll say congratulations to all of us who have stood by the truth. And we all had this instinct. We had this thing that was telling us that something was not right. Something was not right. And we made it to the truth. So that's why it's a continuation of my last video the other day. And I've come again to say congratulations once again. Like Dr. Justin Dean said, he said, the madness is finally over. That is a big, big congratulations to every one of us. Thank you for being here, guys. So we heard what Dr. Justin Dean said in his video, and we have been seeing all that has been playing up. And before I continue, let's just bring our mind back and listen to what JD said on that his video.
That has taken over this app for the last 2.5 years is officially over. It is over. 100% over.
100%
How's everyone
over.
doing? So it is official. I have a restraining order on my ex-wife. For the last 2.5 years, she has been harassing me on social media, making up false claims of domestic violence, making up false narratives about me, and such as I was abusive, such as I yanked her until she had a miscarriage, and such as so many things that I proved in court to be false. And she has been going on a rampage talking about these things for 2 years now, despite...
So for 2 years now, we all have seen it. We have heard it. We have seen how everything played out. And all the allegations that were placed on this young man. And today, he has come out to tell the whole audience and the world to say the madness is finally over, because I have been able to place a restraining order. So when you hear her talk about me, let me know. I will call the cops. And there are consequences for every action. Let's listen. Hello, my people. Cows. What? Who is that? You welcome everyone. You welcome everyone. It's just a quick recap on what has been happening. It's just a quick recap. Once again, congratulations to those of you that have put all your time and energy to always expose the truth. That is why we are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my beautiful people. Thank you. I have been summoned. You've been summoned to do what? Hello, people. Hello, hello. So this guy, for the past 2 years, he has gone through a lot. And most of us see it like, if this were your own brother, if this guy was your own brother, Will you look at him the way others are treating him? Most of us will say no, because we have seen it. We have seen everything playing out for the past 2 years. The allegations were terrible, things he never did. But for the love of money, the ex-wife said he did it. He did it. But to God be the glory. Can you say Boga? What you mean? Who is this cows? What's happening here? Are you for us or are you against us, cows? What's happening? Okay, one more comment. I'll know where you are. So, guys, okay, guys. Okay, so let's continue to listen to all the ill statements.
I already proving my innocence and proving her lies. And because of that, a judge granted a restraining order.
Wow.
So she can no longer talk about me without consequences of prison.
Consequences
I have no
await
desire to
him.
talk about this
Await her, I
anymore.
mean.
I have no desire to have this drama on my page. I have no desire to have any of this stuff continue to go. I never wanted this. It has consumed my life. It has destroyed my mental health, and
this has consumed his life. Imagine 7 years of your life being wasted. Why? Because you decided to love. Because you decided to choose somebody that you thought would be with you forever. 7 years of your life wasted. Not just being wasted, it has also affected your mental health. But guys, like they say, joy comes in the morning. And this is what we are about to witness right now. Joy comes in the morning. After 7 years, he said he can finally have peace. The peace of God that passes all understanding. That is the type of peace he will be experiencing. Why? Because he is a good, like somebody said here, he is a good-hearted guy. He is a good guy. I'm telling you, you can't take that shit from an African man. I always tell you guys this. She took advantage of this guy. She did. Because the family have seen that he is a good guy. He is a calm guy. He was quiet. He wanted his marriage to work. He endured. And the lady took advantage of everything. Let's continue.
it is finally over.
It is finally over.
She can no longer speak about me unless she wants to go to jail.
Wow. She can no longer talk about him except she wants to go to jail. Who wants to go to jail? Nobody. This is sad. You know, like he said, when we go further, you bite the finger that fed you. Somebody that sacrificed his own life for you. Because that is absolutely what he did. Like I said in my life the other day, this is somebody who never wanted to settle in LA. He didn't know anybody in LA. When they left China, he decided, because of her own dream, they settled in LA. Because to him, he felt she can make it. He wanted her to express what she thought she could do best. And they had to settle in LA. He sacrificed everything for him. He sacrificed everything for her. But at the end of the day, what happened? Let's listen.
I'm done with this stuff. I'm done. Like, I got pushed too far.
They pushed him too far.
For those of you Nigerians wondering what's the consequences of that, getting a restraining order on you is a crime of moral turpitude. She could be deported for this. So
Then he went further to say, for those Nigerians who are asking, what is the consequences for that restraining order? He said, she can be deported. She can go to jail, depending the degree of what her offense is. This is sad, guys. This is sad. This is a very bad way of paying somebody who help you. Because remember when this divorce issue started, how the sister came to America and was calling him names, saying that he was a farm boy, that they are nothing, that he grew up from the farm. But my question is, your family knew that this guy was a farm boy. Your family knew that he grew up in the village of Oregon. But your family accepted him. Why did you not stop when he proposed to your sister? You all accepted. You claimed you loved him. But today, in one of her videos few years ago, the sister came out to say he was a farm boy. You knew he was a farm boy, but you all accepted him. He proposed to your sister. He took your sister to America. You accepted him. You called him your in-law. But only few years later, what happened?
her desire to destroy the father of her children has backfired in her face. And I have been absolutely trying to take the high road, been trying to even protect her, because the consequences of what she's doing can be very severe. But it's gone too far, and at the end of the day, you got to protect your mental health and
Of
let
course.
nobody steal it from you. So bloggers that are out there tarnishing my name, making up lies, trying to destroy my reputation, it's time to get a job.
Wow.
It's time for you to move on, because you're not going to have...
That's another big one, guys. That's another big one. He says, for bloggers who has used this opportunity in support of the ex-wife to tarnish his image, to defame him, it is time for everybody to get a job, because the madness is over. Now, the ex-wife is not allowed to come out and talk about him like she used to do. You all know what has been playing out. Every now and then, she's out. Postpartum. This happened. He threw me out. He did this. He did that. And before you know it, pity party sets in. Everybody will start pitying her. This madness has been on for 2 years after divorce. Nobody knew that this thing was going to last like this, because it is not the first divorce in the whole world. A lot of people get married and divorced, and even after so many years, they come back together. But in this case, it was a case of, let me use what I'm passing through to make money out of it. That was the case, because the ex-wife converted every opportunity she could make, she converted it to make money on him. This is wrong. And this is the reason why she doesn't want this matter to end. If you really want the matter to end, you will not be calling his name every now and then. Every single opportunity, oh, he threw me out. Oh, postpartum. Oh, 5 days postpartum. Oh, 10 days postpartum. All the time. She is looking for an avenue to mention his name. But as it is, as we are talking today, JD said, the madness is finally over. He has endured for 2 good years, thinking that everything will come to an end, thinking that everything will come to a stop. But no. No. This has affected his job, his mental health, everything around him, including his relationship. And if you come to think of it, both parties are being affected, because on the other side, the woman is also complaining about her relationship. The other time, she was talking to the dad, and she told the dad, Dad, I need advice from you. I have been into a lot of relationship, but as soon as I get into that relationship, people will be sending them messages, telling them how bad I am, and before you know it, that relationship will be over. And she started swearing. But what the dad did, the father said, my daughter, it is time for you to forget about all these things and be focused. Honestly, I gave the father a big hand of applause for him to stand up at that time to stop the daughter. No time is late. Remember? He would have stopped her a long time ago when this madness actually started. But no time is late. I was so proud when the dad said, it's okay. Allow God to be the judge. I know the Koreans, they understand. They know the truth. That was a wise saying, especially coming from somebody that they said they were raised from the deeper life background. And he went ahead to talk about Psalm 91. And at the end of the day, the daughter was like, Dad, I only asked for advice, but right now you are preaching. That is what she said. But did she learn from that or did she not? After that experience, she was still talking about him directly or indirectly. She was always talking about him. But right now, mention my name and you will see what will happen. And boom, everybody came saying one thing or the other. She would have done it first. How come she didn't do it? How come she waited for too long? Now, JD went and did this first. But nobody stopped her from doing it. Nobody. JD has been compiling and compiling and compiling. You guys saw before this particular video how he came to tell us that it's not easy to do paperwork. You guys saw the paperwork. It was heaps, about 300 pages. I was wondering how a judge will be able to read all those documents, because he took his time to put all the information. He put it in detail. He gave his evidence, all the proof. Why? All the whys got an answer. All the whys got a proof. And somebody will say, JD, I thought you said you wanted peace. Is this the peace you were looking for? How can you ask such a question? This guy has been silent for 2 good years, thinking that everything will be all right, thinking that everything will come to pass. But I tell you, except he takes an action, it was not gonna pass. Now he decided to take an action, and everybody is blaming him. Why are you not considering your 2 daughters? I think he did. I think he did consider his 2 daughters. Because if he was not doing that, 2 years was a long time to have kept everything to silent. But he was believing that everything will come to pass. But 2 years passed. Nothing happened. Now, he decided, and they have granted a restraining order. If you like, mention my name and you will see the consequences. And I was watching a video between the ex and the sister, and they have started calling him another name. Surprisingly, they had to call him the Chinese bug. My God. This is sad. This is really sad. Anyway, let's hear from him.
Content anymore. The only content that I'm going to be doing is educational content. The only content she's going to be doing is probably shaking her ass.
Ooh.
So, report on that.
That was another one. He said after this restraining order, he is not gonna mention her name anymore. He will continue to do his educational content. And on the other side, what will she be doing? And he said, shaking her ass. That was funny. I will not keep quiet this long. Okay. Okay.
I am done with this. Like, done.
Done.
So, this woman can no longer mention my name. If she does, let me know.
Ooh.
I will be on the phone with the police.
Ooh.
Because I'm tired of being harassed. The harassment has severely affected my mental.
Oh my God, guys. He said, I am done, and I am done with this. If she calls my name, I will call the cops. Because this whole thing has affected my mental health. You guys know, truly, that this whole thing has affected his mental health. a lot of false allegation just to destroy the man that brought you. According to her, she said, he didn't bring me. Um, he didn't bring me from Africa. We met in China. Yes, you met in China, but you did not meet in America. He brought you from China. Then you went back to Nigeria, and then he prepared your papers and then brought you to America. So whatever angle you are going to look at it, the point still remains that he was the one that brought you to America. You can't dispute that fact, baby. You can't dispute it. If it was that easy, why didn't you travel all the way from Nigeria to America straight away? Why did you have to go to China? And when you guys met, he brought you to America. Why did you not say, oh, I don't want to stay in America. I want to remain in China? But because he saw that love, he thought he has found somebody that they can start their life together. All things being equal, you guys live together and had 2 beautiful daughters. This is a sad story, guys. Let's listen.
The harassment is affect every aspect of my life, my business, my personal life, my ability to maintain relationships with other humans, my ability to be a loving, caring father to my children. Because I'm just tired. I'm just emotionally exhausted from having so many people on the internet believe this woman's lies, despite being caught in so many lies.
It's so heartbreaking, guys. It's really heartbreaking when you see the truth and you see people calling it lies. And when people see lies, they call it truth. It's heartbreaking. This has really affected him. All the time, he talks about his mental health. What kind of marriage is this? A lot of people divorce every day and they go their separate ways without any gbasgbos, without any drama. If you feel you guys cannot live together, you go your separate ways. But this has dragged for too long. It has become the content of the day. But we all know that one day, this will surely come to an end. And I think we are getting to the end of it. Don't you think so? Yeah, we are getting to the end of it. It's sad. It's really sad. Let's move on.
It's amazing to me. So, I will not be speaking about any of this stuff again. It is over. Bloggers get a job. 7-Eleven's probably hiring. McDonald's. You obviously don't have a skill set that's worth sharing. So get a job.
Get a job. It's time to get a job.
100% over. Men out there, you win in the court system. People on social media will not help you win. The truth will always win, and it did.
Yeah, the truth will always win. This is where I'm coming from, guys. The truth will always win. And it did. Kudos to every one of us who have been standing for the truth. The truth will always win. And it did.
Me. No longer no longer use the pity card of I was an abused domestic violence survivor. All this bullshit that she's made millions of dollars off of and scammed all of you guys for years now. It's pathetic, it's disgusting, and I want to raise my daughters to be honorable, trustworthy, respectful young women, not scammers on the internet. So, I'm out of here. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I want to go back to educational content, and I want to live a normal life. And I will now have a chance to do that because law enforcement is on my side. So, it's over.
Congratulations! It's over.
Consequences of violating
It's over, guys. It's finally over. So he said, law enforcement is on his side. And he will not talk about this anymore. That he will also continue to do his educational content. Isn't this amazing? I think it is. I think it is amazing. It's hard when people talk about you all the time. Even when they see the truth, they turn it around and call it lies. And when they see the lies, they say it's the truth. It's hard. It's really hard. But we are getting towards the end. Like he said. And according to what we've heard, there's a court case coming up on the 24th. And there are so many allegations and charges that have been placed. So, all we need to do now is to continue to pray. I know prayer, we just need to pray. And he got all his evidences. He got all his documents. He got all the allegations that he has placed. So let's see what happens after the 24th. But for now, he said she cannot mention my name anymore. And I saw a blogger who was like, she has come out to debunk what he said. And I was like trying to listen to, what is this debunk? What is she talking about? Let's listen. And at the end of the day, all she was saying had nothing to do with what she was saying at all. KO only came out to say she's very grateful, she's thankful for the empowerment, for the money they have supported her with, that if not for them, she would have been crying by now. Is that supposed to mean debunking? How? I mean, that has nothing to do with debunking of the restraining order. These are two separate things. One, you are appreciating your fans and thanking your fans that they have been able to empower you, to give you the money you need to fight whatever you want to fight. That has nothing to do with restraining order. But one of the bloggers were saying that, oh, Keho has come out to say that she's debunking what JD said. How is that debunking? Sometimes I don't understand. Some people just want to make video just to make video without actually analyzing what they see or what they heard. This is sad, guys. This is very sad. But anyway, let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's watch out for all that is going to play out on the 24th of this month. But until then, let's all keep our fingers crossed and continue to pray for JD and his two amazing daughters. For now, I'll be signing out and I'll see you all in my next life. Bye bye.